I don't know.
About the race, Eva, it's the marathon. Put the squeeze on him, throw up the bees on him. That ass clapping on the D, Hercules on him. My name is Daddy Daddy. I keep it tight as Daddy. He keep it coming. He ain't even drop that.
Hi everybody, it's your girl Tanisha. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. This is my first ever YouTube video, so please subscribe for me there at the bottom, and also go ahead and like this video. And please don't forget to hit that little notification bell so that you can get notifications when I upload a new video. Alright, so I just wanted to jump on here and give you a quick beginning story of why I started this page and basically what the page is going to be about. So I did have a daughter at a young age, at the age of 19, and I gave birth to her on the beautiful island of Jamaica. She has been living on the island of Jamaica most of her life. She is 17 years now. So we are planning on bringing her from Jamaica to America. So this page is basically documenting our journey of getting to know each other, her getting to know her brothers and sisters, our fears, just the whole journey and the process of her coming on over to America. So before I can actually get into the good stuff, get into, you know, the whole journey, I have to start from the beginning, and I kind of have to tell you how it all started, how I ended up in Jamaica, how she ended up in Jamaica, how I had gave birth to her, and why we're here now. I don't want to make these videos too long, so there may be a part 2 to this. I'll let you know. All right, so I was born in Jamaica. My entire family is Jamaican. I came to the United States when I was 4 years old. I also want to put a little disclaimer out. I know there's a lot of family members that may not approve of this channel. They may not approve of my videos, but at this point, we don't care. We're ready to just live in our truth, live in the moment, live this journey wholeheartedly, and we want everyone to see it, because this may help someone else who has a child overseas that, you know, maybe family is preventing them from seeing their child, or whatever the case may be. It happens, and if you're not from a foreign country, you really wouldn't understand. So I'm here to show face to that, and also to talk about other topics and other things also going on in my life. I normally go to Jamaica every summer, every Christmas, as a kid, since I've been in the United States. So me going back and forth was always something that I did. So one year, I think I was around 18 after I graduated high school, I went back to Jamaica to visit, as I normally do. This year though, I had some events happen to me that did change my life, and those events did shape the person that I am today, and those events is what led to the situation that I'm in now. So at the age of 19, I went on a date with someone while I was visiting Jamaica, and while we were on this date, we both got robbed, and I unfortunately was raped. You know, the entire ordeal was just traumatizing. I didn't think I was gonna make it, because after the whole robbery and rape, we were told to lay on the ground. We were told to lay on the ground with the guns to the back of our heads. So I did not think I was gonna make it out of that situation. I do thank God that I did, but yeah, that situation happened. And so it is documented. After the whole ordeal, we did go to the police station. I did go to the hospital. So the situation is documented. But with the island of Jamaica, they are a little slow. They don't do things fast over there. So when it came time for the 72-hour pill that I was prescribed, it wasn't given on time. So I did take the medication, even though I think it was like a day late, but I still took it. Nothing happened. But the one messed up thing, I'm sorry if you can hear my son up there. The one messed up thing in this situation is that the person that I stayed with in Jamaica and trusted, and someone just I thought I looked up to, they begged me not to tell anyone about the situation. They didn't want me to tell anyone about the rape, the robbery. I was told I will never come back to Jamaica. I will never see my family again. If I told my parents, I was told they would get blamed. So a lot of, it's just hard. You go through something like that and then someone tells you to keep that a secret when you thought they could help you. It's very unfortunate. You know, looking back now, it sounds dumb. It really does. But knowing me back then, I was so vulnerable. I was stupid, naive, and I believed this person. I really thought, you know, no one would believe me, even though it was documented, even though I was with a witness, I was with someone else. They just wouldn't believe me. I would never be able to come back to Jamaica. I'll never see the rest of my family again. I really believed that. This person really made me to believe that. So I kept that secret in for years. And it probably did more damage than I actually thought it did. I've never sought therapy for it, just because I've learned to suppress it so much. I try not to bring it up. So I didn't tell anyone. I came back to the United States and I just kind of went on with my life. Tried to forget about the situation, and 3 months into me being back, I found out I was pregnant. And so now here I am faced with another dilemma. I'm pregnant. What is my parents gonna think? What are they gonna say? How do I explain this? Like, it was hard. And when they did find out, they still didn't know about the rape, so they automatically assumed I was just promiscuous and it was, you know, some, you know, random guy or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, they never knew. After my parents found out I was pregnant, they were very disappointed. You know, Jamaican parents, when it comes to education, that's number one on their list. They want you to go to school, get your education, and, you know, become somebody. So me being pregnant was not on the list, and it just felt like, they felt like I threw my life away. So it wasn't ideal for me to be pregnant and not finish college and things like that. So my pregnancy did cause a rift in the family, between my parents and between me, and it kind of split us up. So my father decided that it was best that I go back to Jamaica and give birth and raise my child, because he felt I would get better support, and also he just couldn't stand the sight of me being pregnant. He just couldn't. So when I was 5 months pregnant, my parents sent me back to Jamaica. So that is how I ended up in Jamaica with me being pregnant. And then several months later, I gave birth to my daughter, September 17th, 2004. So I gave birth to my daughter in Jamaica. Now, I don't know if you guys know any Jamaicans or anything like that. So a little backstory is, a lot of Jamaicans have children in Jamaica and then they leave them and come to the United States to find a better life, you know, and things like that. And other family members help to raise their children. So it's always been like that. Growing up, the same thing happened to us. My mother left me when I was 3 months old in Jamaica, and then of course I finally came to the United States at the age of 4 when she was settled. So when I gave birth to my daughter at that time, that was the same factor. My father wanted me to leave her in Jamaica, come back to the United States, get myself together, and then come back for her. Now, once again, at that time, I am now 20 years old, and still I am letting people manipulate my life and control my life and control the things that I did. So I, of course, agreed and said, okay, I will leave her. And, you know, it was the norm. This is what our culture does. So I left her, and, you know, it was to come back, get my life together, and then file for her. Now, the next dilemma is me trying to file for her and, you know, getting my daughter and the rumors, and it was just a lot. So that is the backstory of how I gave birth in Jamaica and why my daughter is currently there. I'm going to create a part 2 to this video so I can just get into more of the timeline of, you know, while she's there and while I'm here in America, what events happened, what is some of the drama that I've been going through, and how do we get here to this point. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you guys can be the first to know when I drop my second video. If you have been a victim of rape or abuse, I have placed a link at the bottom of this video for anyone that may need some helpful advice.
About the race, Eva, it's the marathon. Put the squeeze on them, throw up the bees on them. That ass clapping on the D, Hercules on them.